Hello, this is Joe of the ArtilleryBears continuing our Christmas countdown for 2012. For the 2nd of December, the game I've chosen to showcase is Mass Effect 3. Generally, I found that the game was very enjoyable. It's using the same base engine as Mass Effect 2, but it's been tweaked and improved, and there's quite a few of the niggling things in Mass Effect 2 that they have fixed, and one such thing being the level design. In Mass Effect 2, there were plenty of areas where the cover was pretty much useless, whereas in Mass Effect 3, there are no such areas in that game, which is very nice, especially considering this is a cover-based shooter, cover being quite important, to say the least. There's also improved running in this game. In Mass Effect 2, the sprinting was pretty rubbish as well. It only lasts for about 3 seconds, so you really couldn't get much use out of it, but in Mass Effect 3 you can run faster and also for an indefinite amount of time, which is very nice. There's also an improved weapon choice in Mass Effect 3, a lot more guns to pick from, and better customization of your loadout. In Mass Effect 2 you were really forced into certain weapon types based on your class. They got rid of that system for Mass Effect 3, which I greatly appreciated. A lot more freedom in choosing your loadout for missions. In order to balance this, of course, though, they needed to add a weight system, which the more weapons you have, heavier weapons especially, there's a greater penalty to your cooldown on your powers, so you can't use them as often if you have more weapons, and that all generally works out quite well, I think. There's also fewer NPCs than there were in Mass Effect 2, which I think is a bit of an improvement. They can focus more on who's left, and less characters there that nobody really cares about, and who are just sort of there, not doing much. That's quite a nice improvement. And another improvement is the morality system. In Mass Effect 3, the morality system is has less of an effect on the game. You can have any combination of Paragon and Renegade points, and it all works out to about the same, as long as you have those points, of course. Whereas in the previous 2 games, you had to have so many Paragon points to activate this dialogue choice, or so many Renegade points. If you didn't have enough of either, you were kind of screwed. So that's very nice. It allows greater choice in well, the dialogue you choose in the game, which is very nice considering this is a series emphasizing player choice. Of course, it's not a perfect game. There are a couple of issues that I have with it, such as the Day 1 DLC debacle, which was a bit of an off-putting for quite a while. I didn't get this game because of that, having to pay for the game and then have content on the disc that you had to pay again to access. That was a bit of a off-putting thing, really. But the other major issue is the ending, as I'm sure you've guessed. It's, well, to put it briefly, it's very, very disappointing. Even with the extended edition ending, it's major disappointment and not really what I was expecting them to go with, but it doesn't really have that negative an impact on the rest of the game. The rest of the game is absolutely fantastic, and I really enjoy playing it. It's Mass Effect 2, but better in a lot of ways, and that's why this game, Mass Effect 3, is one of my favourite games of 2012. This has been Joe of the ArtilleryBears.